Ithaca's airy shores at last plain to see, as dawn's rose petals softly caress the sea. Vaulted pines cast shade on the tranquil cove, the hills arise serene behind the olive grove. Too long this moment Odysseus' soul has burned, for 20 years homecoming's all he ever yearned. And now as he sets foot upon this precious shore, he vows never to wander far from his isle anymore. Athena's sage hand cloaked him in beggar's form, for she foresaw the clouds and the coming storm. He raised his hand as Eumaeus came into view, his trusted old swineherd, steadfast and true. Friend, you're the first I've met in this land. May the gods bless you, grant you a generous hand. I only ask for shelter, perhaps a crust of bread, for I am a poor beggar, by hardship my life's led. Stranger, to turn a guest away is wrong, even the weak and poor to Zeus belong. All strangers and beggars are heaven sent, and gifts though small are kindly meant. Come share my fire and rest your weary feet, you'll have what little food I have to eat. Odysseus ate the